So Jim, you're recruiting all over the country, recruiting players. What's the message for recruits and for parents, wanting to play college football and playing in Michigan?
Yeah, well, first of all, the players that we're looking for, kind of individuals, are those that are above average football players, talent, above average students, above average individual, that does things right. Also above average work ethic, in each of those areas. I think if you're above average or extraordinary talent and work ethic, just be above average talent, above average work ethic, things are going to work out really well for you in whatever you're doing, including football. And then what I try to, just show them is, is this a fit? I truly believe when you're picking a school, it's really the ABCs of picking a school. A, academics. Where can you go and get the best education possible for you? B, ball. Where can you go and play early, play often, play well, win, be developed? And C, where you're going to be comfortable. Where's that college environment that's you're going to be happy laying your head on the pillow every single night? And that's something that I think we'll blow the first two, A and B, right out of the water. You'll see that. C, you gotta see that for yourself. Come kick the tires and check it out.
So when players come in the building, coaches are around. What's it like being there in Michigan?
Oh, it's it's really up to us. This is our team. This is our chance to make it what we want. Let's make the shit come to life. Let's make it come to life. Every time you come in here, let's do that. That fate is in our hands. And like Willie said, let's make it. Let's work like dogs and have fun doing it. That's the feeling that you have, that's the most satisfying, right? You and I are both in our 50s, and working out. We don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to go in but I feel so much better after I do it than if I didn't do it, right? I didn't like it before I had to do it. I didn't like it during, but I sure felt a heck of a lot better, when I walked away. So than if I had just blown it off. So let's do that. Let's just make it come to life in whatever we're doing, whether we're practicing or working out or training or running, and let's make this atmosphere come to life.
One thing about you, it's always fun. You always got a lot of energy. You always make everything you do fun. You've talked about we were pals. Any team you were around, any group you were around, we were pals. And you talk about kind of being pals with players and friends. There's a lot of roles, but that's part of it. That's got to be. You walk into that weight room, like you said, seeing all you guys in there working out, that's kind of fun too. You want that, right?
Oh, definitely. And when you really know it, it's like the one group worked out, they got their workout in at say 8 a.m, and it was a rough one, and then, man, the 10:30, the 9:30 group's coming in. I'm just going to hang out and watch them do it. when you get that going, then guys are, and they're leveling up in the weight room, and you're happy for the other guy's success. That kind of energy is infectious, and that's the kind of thing I look for. Like Willie said, people just hanging there. They got some free time. This is where they want to be, whether it's in the weight room or throwing the ball in the field or shooting baskets or watching tape. This is where they want to be when it's their time. Their lift gets over. They want to hang around. They want to watch the next group, or they want to watch some tape, or do they just want to get out of the building as fast as they can? The last to arrive, the first to leave. And it's fun to watch a program, like Willie's saying. That's you can see it build. You can feel it become contagious with everybody. And hey, they want to be here. They want to be around us. This is a good thing.
Willie talked about competitive guys, talking about energy and that. I've seen your practices. I know they're the same at Florida Atlantic. high energy practices, guys excited to be out there, be with each other. What's it like to practice at Michigan?
It's a lot of high drive guys. It's a lot of high drive competitive guys that are trying to get better every day. They're trying to be better today than they were yesterday, trying to be better tomorrow than they were today. But just knowing that you think pretty good of yourself and you respect the guy that you're going up against, and let's have at it. Let's have at it. As iron sharpens iron, that's what's going to take place. We're going to go out there on the field, and there's going to be scrimmage. Offense versus defense, one guy versus another, and you know what? It's not going to be contentious. We're not going to be like taking cheap shots on guys. We're not going to try to hurt anybody. Players aren't going to try to hurt each other. They just know that we're gonna come together and we're going to sharpen. It's going to. As one man sharpens, as iron sharpens iron, so does one man sharpen another. That's what's going to take place. And let's go have at it. It's going to be good for all of us.
Willie made a great point about guys, where they go from when they enter the program to when they leave. What do you want to tell parents about, where you got to take their sons in the time they're at Michigan?
That's a great one. And I really, Drago Turner, who's a father of one of our players, DJ Turner, we were having the sit down talk. It was in my office, and here's what we're going to do academics. Here's our program. Here's how we're going to develop your son, and this is what we have in health and safety, academics, what degree he's going to get. Coach, what I really want to know? I go, what's that, Drago? He goes, I want to know that you're going to treat DJ like Jack. Can you tell me you're going to treat DJ like Jack? I said, Mr. Turner, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to treat DJ like Jack. I went and wrote that on my board, and that was 3.5 years ago. It's still on my whiteboard right now. I'm going to treat DJ like Jack. I have a son, Jack. Like my son, Jack, who's 8 years old. So that's what I strive to do.
That's really good.
And I take the strive and the try out of it. That's what I do.